Guys, so today I'm going to be doing a hungover kind of makeup routine. You know, you've been on a night out, you've got like a lecture in the morning, or even if you're at college and you need to wake up early, or even if you've just been out on a Friday night and you've got work on a Saturday, anything like that, a quick and easy hungover makeup routine. Now, before any of you say, yeah, you look really terrible this morning, I am not hungover this morning, but I've been thinking about doing this video for a couple of weeks because I've kind of got a set routine that I go to like every single morning after when I'm hungover, because all my lectures start at 10 o'clock, so I have to kind of get up and get ready in the morning. So yeah, I thought I would show you what I do on a morning where my skin looks a bit horrible, you're really tired, you probably feel a bit sick, you've got a headache, and well, you're not feeling great, so but you want to make yourself look a bit better, and this kind of routine just perks everything up and makes everything look a bit better. So I've just pinned my hair back. I forgot to say the majority of this makeup, except from one thing, is from the drugstore, so I've kind of made it like a cheap, cost-friendly routine as well. So the first thing I'm going to do is apply my primer. Now, I'm going to use the Maxfactor Facefinity All Day Primer. I use this every single day, I absolutely love it. I just take a couple of pumps in my hand and then put it all over my face. So that's that done. Then what I do is I kind of choose a foundation that I know it's going to be really brightening. I know it's going to like really awaken my skin, what like a good foundation does. But I choose one that I know that I can use. I know that's going to work well for me. You know, the last thing that you want when you're rushing around and you've probably got like 5 minutes to get ready because you woke up out of bed like 2 seconds ago and your lecture's in about 15 minutes. Because that's kind of how it goes when you're hungover. So what I always choose is something that I know is going to work, not something that I think, oh yeah, that's a new foundation that I just bought like a day ago, let's try that, because it might look absolutely terrible, you might have to take it off. So always use something that you know works well, and this is one that I know works well with my skin. This is the Rimmel Wake Me Up foundation. It's not one that I use on an everyday basis normally because it doesn't last a dramatic amount of time, but normally if I've chosen to go out the night before, I haven't got a really long day the next day, because you know I kind of choose it strategically. So this foundation I really like. It's kind of got, it says on here, anti-fatigue effect and radiant glow, and well, when your skin looks horrible, that's what you want. So I take a couple of pumps of this, and I'm just going to take this on a Sigma F88 brush and just blend that all over my face and just kind of even out my skin tone. And after this, my face looks better anyway. So I've just applied this foundation, and as you can see, everything looks a bit better, a little bit more brightened, and just the face looks a little bit nicer. So the next thing I'm going to do is apply a concealer. Now, on a day-to-day basis, I use the Makeup Forever Full Cover Concealer, but on like a day when I'm hungover, that concealer is not very quick to apply. It's because squeezy tube, you kind of like put it on a select area, then you blend it in. It looks amazing, but you kind of, it takes a bit longer, whereas this you can just literally open it, dab it on, and like blend it out, and you know, it's not difficult to use. So I always use this when I'm hungover anyway, and it's from the drugstore. So this is the Collection 2000 Lasting Perfection Concealer, and I'm just going to pop this on kind of around my cheeks, which is where I just normally apply it, around my chin. I just kind of dot it around. This foundation's not the fullest coverage, it's kind of like a medium coverage. So I do pop a bit of this concealer on, and then I just take the same brush that I used for my foundation to blend out the concealer, and it's really quick. So once that's blended out, the skin just looks a lot better, and then we go in with the under eyes, because they're always a thing that needs brightening the most, and even this morning I look pretty tired. So here is the one that I use every single day. This is the Collection 2000 Illuminating Touch Brightening Concealer. Mine's in the colour 2, I think. Yeah, 2. Sometimes on a morning where I am hungover, I do like, and I am in a rush, or not even hungover, if I'm just in a rush and I need to do something quick, I do use the Maybelline Age Eraser, but there's not much coverage there, and I find it's better in the summer, that one, whereas this one, it does really brighten the under eyes, but it, you know, it does take a little bit longer, not because it's hard to apply, it just takes a little bit longer. So I just kind of sweep it underneath the eyes and kind of half put it in a little triangle shape, but I don't do it very intricately, just kind of put it underneath my eyes really. And I just blend that out with a Real Techniques contour brush underneath my eyes, and it's nice and freshly washed, so it feels lovely. And what I was trying to do is get right up to the lash line with the concealer, because that really makes a difference, I find. And then what I tend to do after I blended that out, even just on an everyday basis, is because the concealer, the under eye concealer and my foundation is obviously a different colour because the under eye concealer is brighter, I just kind of use the foundation brush that I've used and literally just go over the line where the concealer is blended into the foundation, just to make sure it looks a little bit more kind of all blended in. Then the next thing I tend to do is take a bronzer or a contouring powder. Today here I've got the NYC Smooth Skin Bronzing Face Powder in the colour Sunny. I really like this bronzer. I think it's a great drugstore bronzer. It's literally about $2.99. I think if you haven't got it in your collection, you need it. So I just take this along the cheekbones. Oh, and this is the Real Techniques cheek brush. This is actually my 2014 favourites because I absolutely love this brush. And I just take some onto my forehead, onto the like temples. I think if you look a bit more bronzed, it automatically makes you look a little bit better. Just when you've got a tan, you just look loads better. I think I might fake tan in the next couple of days because I am feeling a bit like, with my body, I feel a bit pale. And I don't really get that. I normally do feel quite tan throughout the year. I don't really lose, well, I'm not that pale. But I don't know, right now I just feel like a snowman. So once I've done the whole bronzery thing, obviously as you can tell I haven't like tried to really contour, but I've kind of done it in that area, so it just kind of gives the effect. At the end of the day, you're in a rush, you're going to be like running out the door quickly and you don't feel great, so you're not going to want to be like intricately contouring and like, you know, putting some like cream highlighter and bronzer everywhere when, you know, you've got 2 minutes to get ready. Now the only high-end product I'm using today is the MAC Mineralized Skin Finish in Stereo Rose. This is because this is the most brightening, illuminating blusher that I own and the one that just makes me look the best. So obviously everyone's got one of those in their collection that just everyone thinks they make them look their best. I also love Benefit Coralista for making me look a little bit more alive. There's quite a few of them. I'll name some down below. And there's one from Accessorize as well, but I don't think they do a makeup line anymore. But I just don't own many drugstore blushes, so I'm going to use this today on a Real Techniques blusher brush and just take a bit of that onto my cheeks. Now as you can see, it really does illuminate my face. It just looks so pretty. And then the next thing I'm going to do is go onto my eyes. Now I never ever will sit there and do a really nice eyeshadow look when I feel rubbish. Like, I just don't do it. So my go-to eyeshadow is the Maybelline Colour Tattoo 24 Hour in the colour On and On Bronze. I also really like, as an alternative, you will be able to get your hands on this, but if you would like to try something different, I also really like the Gosh Forever eyeshadow. It's a metallic eyeshadow stick and this one is in the colour Light Copper. And it's just like one of these little stick pens things, and yeah, these are really good as well, and they blend really nice. So I basically take this colour tattoo on my finger, so I take it all over the lid, sorry about the lighting, and I just blend it into the crease a little bit, so it just looks like that. Now you can tell how much of a difference that has actually made, and it's just the best. If you don't have this in your collection, what are you doing? Because, well, it's just the best thing for like a go-to eyeshadow look. And it actually looks like you've taken quite a lot of time. So you could say, oh, this isn't quick and easy, it's already 14 minutes long, but I've been chatting to you and whatever. It is quick and easy if you just literally just do it quick. I'm quite quick at doing my makeup, to be quite honest. I did the 3-minute makeup challenge like way back and did it in 3 minutes, an entire face of makeup. So I am quite good at doing my makeup quick. Maybe it's just me and this look is quick on me. I'm about to do liquid liner. Obviously some people wouldn't do that, kind of when you're running like really late and whatever. But I'm quick at doing my makeup and I can do it quickly, so I think this look is quite a quick, easy look. Yeah, I just basically take a liquid liner, basically because it makes my makeup look a hell of a lot better. So after I've done that kind of eye look, this is just all I do for my eyeshadow. I think it looks absolutely fine. At the end of the day, you're not trying to look like amazing. Then I just take this and I do like a really thin line, like a normal, just what you do on an everyday basis. If you look at the difference between the two eyes, this one just looks a hell of a lot better because it's just a bit more darkened and a bit more defined. You know, we're not going for any cat flicks this morning, but I'd say just put a little line. And then after I've done the kind of just a line of eyeliner, I just take a mascara. I love this one. This is the Bourjois Volume 1 Second Mascara Ultra Black. It really reminds me of the They're Real mascara, but I do like it a little bit better. I find the They're Real mascara brush really scratchy, like on my eyes. I do really like the mascara, but the brush I don't really like. So that is my eyes done. It's really simple, really natural, just a really nice brightening eye look. And I think with the online bronze blended, I just think the gold, it does really brighten. It looks quite summery, and even if you're in the depths of winter, like us over here, it's actually sunny outside, which is a complete change from Manchester. But even if you're in the depths of winter, just having something a bit more bright and a little bit more summery, like on a beach, is really nice. Because to be quite honest, I would do anything doing at a beach right now. Now, because this is a drugstore makeup routine, I am going to be using the Soap & Glory Archery Brow Pencil. Literally nothing comes even close to the Anastasia Beverly Hills Dip Brow Pomade for my eyebrows. I just really like the mousse texture, it really defines them. This is in the colour Hot Chocolate, and I'm just going to use this to fill in my brows. I don't like the colour of this pencil. It's too light, it's too warm for my eyebrows. But I do kind of just get on with it. I don't, I've found the Dip Brow Pomade and I'm not really looking for anything else now. So it's not like, a lot of people have said, oh, we'll try that Anastasia Brow Wiz, but because I've found the brow pomade, I don't really feel the need to get the Brow Wiz in a different colour. To kind of create an arch, I also find that using the Dip Brow Pomade makes making an arch really simple. Because you're using an angled brush, it's just really simple. Actually, that looks quite good in comparison. So that's one eyebrow done. I actually used to get my eyebrows waxed all the time when I lived at home. It was just something that I always did. And I never got them threaded, never, at all. But here, and I thought to myself, I'm going to get them threaded, because a lot of people say, it's a really nice way of getting your eyebrows done. And I got them threaded when I got here, or not when I got here, it was about a month ago, and literally they're so much better than they ever have been. So if you're getting your eyebrows waxed and you don't think they look that great, get them threaded. Changed my life. I don't really know how much of a difference it can have at the end of the day, the plucking some hairs out of your face, but for some reason makes a difference. Threading does hurt a lot more though, so if you've got a rubbish pain threshold, I'd say go for waxing. The only thing that I struggle with is getting them to look the same, because as you can see right now they don't. But I kind of deal with it. I'm just going to take the little brush and just brush through them. I kind of deal with the fact they don't look the same. Your eyebrows are supposed to be sisters, not twins. But I do like them to look, kind of similar. And then just onto the lips. All I'm going to do is use a lip gloss. Now this is the Tanya Burr lip gloss in Picnic in the Park. I think using something nice and glossy on the lips, it just really makes a nice difference. And something pink and bright. At the end of the day, like I did my everyday makeup routine, the Kylie Jenner inspired one, not too long ago. I'll link it down below if you haven't seen it, and that is a makeup look that I do wear a lot, but wearing that when you already look a bit rubbish, right, it is quite dark and it is quite, you wouldn't want to do it on hungover day anyway because it would take too long, but it is quite dark, you've got a dark nude on your lips, and I think just maybe when you look a bit rubbish and you feel a bit rubbish, using kind of a more brighter pinker colour looks a bit more pretty. So yeah, I'm just going to apply this. So that is kind of my hungover makeup routine done. I wouldn't necessarily apply powder with this look because of the fact that you want it to look brightening, you want to look awake. But if you kind of feel like you need to use some powder and you do have really oily skin, then maybe kind of whip your powder out and have a little brush everywhere. But I really like this look. I think it's really easy to do. There's not too much effort going on. When I'm hungover, I normally sit in my bed and do my makeup while I'm still in my pajamas. I never have my hair down either. I literally get my hair, I know it sounds disgusting, but get my hair from the night before and stick it in a bun. I don't really even bother to look at it. But I just thought this was kind of a nice video and a bit more down to earth at the end of the day. And not everyone feels amazing every day, and not everyone's going to be, you know, whipping out all them intricate brushes and looks every day. So yeah, I really like this makeup look. I am obviously going to wear it today. I'm off to my lecture now. Thank you very much for watching, guys. I hope you really enjoyed it. I hope you kind of learned it from this video, or are going to try out this look or something. Again, if you've got any requests, leave them down below, and I will speak to you all very, very soon. Bye.